We expected to start off quite slowly. And in such a short time, like realistically, it's only been a few weeks and we've already noticed that we've got strong inbound inquiry to list the properties that are coming in our core areas. Hi, my name is Taylor Hedley and this is my business partner Sam Taylor, and we're from Taylor Hedley.
Bo and I have been really fortunate that we previously worked for a good franchise when we first started, and we got our name out there and we were able to be supported by that brand when we first started. But as we grew our business in our core areas and across Newcastle and Lake Macquarie, I think we've actually been in a position where we've built our own reputation and our own name, and creating Taylor Hedley was just the next progression for us to take that to the next level. I think it's always a bit of a challenge and a fear because you work so hard for such a long period of time to build your reputation, but also build the reputation of the brand that you're working for. And I think that somewhat some of the larger franchises kind of condition you to think that you really need that brand as a support or a backing. From the moment that we left our previous agency, we just knew we'd made the right decision.
We've found that clients actually list with the agent and not so much the agency. By putting our name on the door, it's created trust with that clientele that we're going to do the right thing by them. And yes, there was a great fear to actually step out and do that, but it definitely has been well received.
So when we decided to make the move, we actually did a lot of research into different companies that would offer support, and then also other large franchises. And I think for what we wanted to achieve, there was no one that even came close to what UrbanX can offer. Even with the back-end sales support, we've sort of been amazed by the level of support that we have. It's something that when we haven't experienced in the past, and it actually frees us up to work on the things that matter to us and having that really good rapport with the marketplace, because we're not left doing the tedious tasks that don't really add value to our business but are a necessity in real estate.
And from the start of the process, from actually listing the property right through to when the property settles, the team at UrbanX are there that whole way through, always prompting you when something needs to be done. So it's taken our service to the next level.
And UrbanX gives us that freedom to market the way we want, designed to the market that we work in. So I actually not only think that it helps us and is beneficial for us, I think it's beneficial for the client, because we've actually managed to nail down the ideal process for our local marketplace and apply it, whereas previously we would have had some restraints of being able to do so with that.
I've found in the short period of time that we've actually been in business that our open home numbers have been quite high, and I think we owe that to, one, obviously the branding, and two, what actually happens in the back end with UrbanX and the way they market to the clientele and the buyers out there.
Nobody ever wants to prospect for the rest of their life, and for us, we want to create a brand where people talk, and a referral-based attraction business. You always hear agents say that you should have done it earlier, and we've been in a position where we've been scared and on the other end. And the truth is, now that we're out and we've done it, we looked at each other from pretty much day one and said we'd made the right decision, and that hasn't wavered. So my advice to you is obviously do your research. I think that sort of thing will only lead you to UrbanX. We rang in, I think, about 15 or 16 partners, and they all said how amazing it was. I would say that we were already excited about real estate, but I feel like we're reinvigorated and we're actually more motivated than ever.
Like, you hear it all the time that, once you go into business for yourself, you'll never look back. To be able to, create your own business and point it in the direction that you want it to and see it actually start to come together is very exciting.
It wasn't that bad. Cut that.